Hello my beautiful souls, welcome to the channel, welcome for another pick a card reading. Today you are here to receive a message from your future self. Your future self has a message for you. For this reading we have two piles, pile number 1 and pile number 2. Pick the pile that you feel most drawn to before we start our reading with pile number 1. Did you manage to pick your pile? Let's start our reading. If you connected pile number 1, welcome to your reading. Pile number 1, what is the message from your future self? So we have the energy of the witch hunter, danger, 3 of chalices, 7 of pentacles, the page of chalices, the cloak and dagger with deception. Pile number 1, your future self wants you to choose happiness over sadness. They want you to choose contentment over deception. They want you to choose fulfillment over lack. They want you to enjoy as much as you can instead of thinking of what's going to make you. It's interesting because there's an energy of opposite in here. Instead of you thinking on the endless possibilities of things that can go wrong, why not think about what can go on your way that will benefit you? So your future self wants you to be more cautious with your thoughts. Don't allow your emotions to control your future by creating thoughts of, it comes again, endless possibilities of things that might go against you. So we have a lot of emotional energies affecting the way you think and project towards your future. It's like connecting more with fear than connecting with love, trust, happiness, fulfillment, friendship, happy moments that can last forever. And this forever, as long as it's possible, because we are human beings, isn't it? One day is not the same as the other day, and today we might be 100%, maybe tomorrow we are so. It's okay. It's part of the journey. But there's one thing that is important in here. Your choices, your decisions, they do have a great impact in your life. And you need to choose to have positive thoughts. I know you might have intrusive thoughts that can sometimes drag you to a place that you don't want to be, but you can control it, pile number 1. Okay? You can come out of it without being dragged in this spiral of negative thoughts. But it's important for you to create a safe environment for your own self. And that starts with choosing intentionally to tune in with positive thoughts. So for each negative thoughts or intrusive thought, use a positive affirmation. And this is even something that you can bring into your life, okay? You have a negative thought, or you have one negative thought that is starting to dragging you and changing your humor. Go online and just see a positive affirmation to make you smile. And use that affirmation for that day in particular. And this is a way for you to override your own system. So in the past, you used to engage with this negative thought, But from now on, from the moment that you listen to this message, even if it makes you think that, oh, can this really make a change? It will make a change. You just need to try it. Remember, the main message for you starts with choosing wisely, taking a decision. Without you trying, giving yourself a chance to change, you'll never know if you can succeed. So choose, make a choice, take a decision of changing your way of acting by changing your perception with positive affirmations. We have the energy of guilt, perseverance, and blame. Two things that you need to avoid: blaming yourself and feeling guilty for things that you haven't done. And even if you've done something, it's not a good reason for you to feel guilty. So your future self wants you to release any beliefs that no longer assist you in your journey. Your future self wants you to release any beliefs that no longer assists your soul. Your future self wants you to know that you can do whatever you set your mind to. But for that, you need to take responsibility, first of all, for your well-being. And that starts with taking the decision of changing the way you see things. You've tried everything that you can. There's one thing that feels that it's going to work. Try it at least for 31 days. Every single day, choose an affirmation that has a positive connotation in accordance with what you want to manifest. It doesn't matter which area of your life. Just choose a positive affirmation that will support your system to release the negative and engage with the positive. And this can be done with perseverance. In choosing to do one thing that will help you. And for certain people, it is as simple as one affirmation for every negative thoughts that you have. Use it so it can override your system. This is what your future self wants you to know, that you can gain control of your life. But you need to be willing to do so. And know that you can do it. Because your future self is saying in here, I know that you can do whatever you set your mind to. So take a decision and make the change. This is the message for people connected with pile number 1. If you connected to pile number 2, welcome to your reading. Pile number 2, what is the message from your future self? What does your future self want you to know? Pile number 2. I'm just going to say the first thing that came to my mind before I present the cards in here. That phrase of no pain, no gain doesn't apply to you. Okay? In your particular case, you can gain without pain. You can succeed without pain. The pain that you think that is important for you to grow is just a process of thinking that is outdated. So think again. Whatever works for someone else doesn't have to work for you. You are in a different level. So there's no reason for you to engage with lower vibrations when your vibration is high. It's just a waste of time in the end of the day, because even the lower vibrations cannot affect you. So your fight is a different one. Okay? It comes a lot with this energy of enlightenment. So we have the broken branch, heartache, 3 of swords, 8 of swords, 10 of pentacles, secret trail with ascension. So pile number 2, it's interesting because in here it's almost like your heart wants you to know that it doesn't need to suffer for you to be happy. You can still see it as your future self, but for certain people I have the impression that it is your heart talking in here. This is almost like a conversation between you and yourself, looking into the mirror, exposing what's going on in your heart. And your heart is saying that I don't need to suffer anymore. There's no reason for it. I'm ready to let go. I'm ready to free myself. I'm ready to detach. It's interesting because there are two ways that the energy of attachment is presenting itself. Healthy attachments, the ones that you can let go, and you have then healthy attachments, the one that keeps you stuck. So detach from what wants you to be stuck in a place and attach yourself with something that no matter how much you love it, they will still allow you to be you. So choose to be surrounded by people that do want to be by your side and they don't want to control you. They rather understand you, grow with you, and if it is the case, to live with you. Don't allow the opposite energy to surround you. If there's anything that you need to surrender, pile number 2, negative people, situations, they want to limit your growth. This even feels like magic. We have happiness, growth, and denial. I acknowledge my fear, but I replace it with the insight of awareness. I am aware of the people that tend to drag me to the place that I don't want to be. But I'm willing to let go. If they want to stay, they will, but under my terms, under my condition. So your future self wants you to acknowledge today that regardless of the fear that you have, you are ready to replace this fear with an energy that is more conscious, a conscious choice of becoming more aware of what is important for you. Because you want to be happy, but for you to be happy, you need to be willing to expand. You need to be willing to grow. You need to be willing to be more aware of what is important for you to grow. So, what is important for you to grow? To be aware that being happy means that you need to be on the right path. And for you to be able to be on the right path, you need to be able to expand your consciousness and be aware of what is important for you. People that are important for your growth, not people that are there to limit your growth. So this is the message for people connected with pile number 2. Your future self wants you to detach from limitations. Your heart wants to say, no more pain. I don't heal with pain. I don't grow with pain. I grow with love. I grow with peace. I grow with tolerance. I grow where people do appreciate me. And this is what's really important, pile number 2. Your future self wants you to appreciate your own self more. Your future self wants you to see how beautiful you are, how powerful you are, the way you are. Your future self wants you to value yourself. Because when you value yourself, you allow yourself to expand, to grow, and to smile without effort. Do what you love what you do. This is what's going to free your heart. This is the message for people connected with pile number 2. To each one of you that came to this reading, thank you so much for your presence. Looking forward to see you next video. Bye.